Hold on.
All right, sir. Yo, wait, hold on. I'm gonna
Like,
say
yo,
my
you
own intro.
blowing me,
I'm
bro.
gonna say
Just
my
go
own intro.
ahead,
Chill. All
bro.
right, all right, all right, all right, all right. All praise to the Most High, y'all. Welcome back to another episode, man. It's episode 14. You feel me? Life Unfiltered. It's your boy Eliyahu, y'all. Go
Yes,
ahead.
sir. Talk with Dev. Talk with Dev. Episode 14. We're gonna get into things that are very important in this life. You get me? We got a very special guest. Who we got here, bro?
You got Troy Hicks here, DB at St. Francis University
Yeah,
from Delaware.
yeah. Me and Troy, you feel me? I was back rocking with Troy. We had a bucket on his head. We was young boys, all that. Like that's how long. That's how much history we got. We played high school football together, all that. But today, when becoming successful, it's not always about what you do. It's about what you don't do. We're gonna get into it deeply. 20, 25 minutes at most. We don't go that long. We don't encourage you to stay the entire time either, but you will pick up on something before you leave. Listen, sometimes it could be what you do, right, to become successful, but at times it's what you're not doing. Are you putting in the extra work? And this is anything: sports, business world, content creation. What are you not doing? You get me? How long are you staying up? You don't have to stay up. You don't have to slave yourself every single night, right? But you have to understand, not understand, right? Understand, overstand that there's 1,000 other people in your radius that they want the same shit. Everybody wants to get in the algorithm. Everybody wants to be seen. Everybody wants their moment to stunt. Everybody wants their moment to shine. Everybody wants to be stronger. Everyone, you get me? It's about what
Yeah,
you're not doing. Eliyahu here, Troy here. We're gonna get into it, man.
Like he was saying, things that you're not doing, like you're not doing drugs, you're not, you know what I mean, doing simple stuff like that can affect you mentally or
Hell
affect
yeah.
you eternally, you feel me? Like he was saying, and when it comes to things that you're not doing, it can also be like things that you're avoiding doing. So like hanging out with certain people late night, like he was saying, staying up
Right.
late, wasting your time, eating junk food, like different things like that, right? It's not always about things that you do, but it's also about things that you don't do and you avoid. You feel me? Stuff
Facts.
like
So Troy,
yeah.
so you said St. Francis. So take us through a little bit of your journey of your do's and don'ts, kind of, and your hardships or whatever, bro. Share what you want to share.
that.
So out of high school, I went to Eastern University, which is
Right.
like um a D3 in PA,
Right.
right
I'm
outside of
familiar with them.
Philly.
I'm familiar with them.
Yeah. So I just want to challenge myself and to go further. So I went and I'm going the JUCO route just to because I wanted to have a swing big, like you're gonna hit big or you're gonna miss big.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't want to just like I knew I could be better, but I didn't want to just like have myself at this standard and just like
right.
graduate and live with that, knowing I
Yeah, nah,
could have been
fact.
right here.
That's
So
fact.
I'm thinking, okay, let me go the JUCO route. Let me really test myself against the best athletes across the country.
Yeah. Wait,
Let
just
me
to pause
see.
right there. Just to pause right there.
uh
People kind of shit on the JUCO route, and I can tell you, like, I looked at it, bro. It's a lot of people that have so much potential, or just were not fortunate enough to get a look, or their grades were messed up. Like these people are super, super talented, and it's a grind. These
Yeah.
people are super, super talented. I almost went the JUCO route. I was a three-sport athlete. Like we could get into my side of things in a second, maybe I don't know, but I know people in JUCO that's dogs, right? They just had a different
Yeah.
situation. But yeah, you can go ahead, not to cut you off.
No, you good. I feel like the JUCO, like Lackawanna, like that
Right.
JUCO, it was like dog. Like we had the Alabama bounce back. He
Yeah,
was in the same. He was the number one recruit with Derek Stingley,
yeah,
and
yeah. It'll
like
be like
when
that.
he, you know what I'm saying. So we had people like that. Then we had West Virginia bounce back. That had
Mhm.
it's like everyone's like story about how they got the JUCO. It's like
It's different.
yeah, because one person just has bad grades. Other person got stabbed up in the bar, like
Yeah,
literally, and
yeah,
now got kicked out. Now he's at JUCO.
yeah. Okay.
Someone might got some felonies, and now it's like they're all just trying to get their life together,
Yeah,
trying to
facts.
give back, like just climbing. But
Hmm.
what also made me realize too about everyone's journeys, people tend to idolize you through hate.
Yeah,
I had to learn people will idolize you through hate.
that's a gem, bro.
Yeah, I
That's
really
a
have to
gem,
learn.
and that's deep.
Yeah,
Yo, that's deep. I
yeah,
ain't gonna lie, I haven't heard that, bro. You just dropping gems, like, and bro, just not to cut you off again, but we deeply appreciate you for coming up on the pod because it's like we just started. Now we have our own, me, Eliyahu, we do our own separate things.
Hmm.
I stepped away from the game of football end of 2023 due to concussions and just falling out of love with the game. But like back to like you joining up, we deeply appreciate that, bro. And what you just said stuck with me. Like, bro, people do idolize to hate. People do
yeah,
look at you only to hate.
yeah,
Yeah.
Like the
exactly
way you
like
broke
that.
it down, bro, that's a gem, bro. Shout out to you, bro. And shout out to you for joining up once again. Like we just started this
Yeah,
platform end of 2024. Like,
Hmm.
bro.
And I appreciate y'all for letting me come on.
30,
'Cause
bro.
I feel like what I've been through in the past, like ever since I left high school, really made me into the person I needed to become. It made me a lot wiser.
Yeah,
Cause before I never drink nor smoke, and I still don't do that.
that's
But back
fire.
then, it's like I was going through a period where I would like drink a little bit just because of like how I was feeling. That was my freshman at Eastern.
Right.
Then like I said, like when I went to Lackawanna, I was like, let me really challenge myself, flip my life around. Like
Yeah,
I know like what I can do, and I just gotta just believe in
yeah,
myself. So it was like a
yeah,
leap of faith because I
right.
felt myself going down like the wrong path. I'm
Yeah,
like, nah,
man. And
nah.
you just realize you capable of some other shit.
Yeah. So I was
Bro,
like, nah, I can't.
that's
Yeah, I
fire,
was like,
bro.
nah. So I
That's
just took a leap of faith, went to JUCO. Then I'm with other people that took a leap of faith. So now I was like,
hmm
okay, now who leap of faith gonna be bigger?
right.
Who really gonna have that dog? Because now we didn't have a locker room. Like we walk in the practice field 10 minutes with pads in our
Yeah,
hands and coming
yeah,
back having it in our dorm. And I was like, okay, now who can get extra work after that? And it's like 5 a.m.
yeah,
And
bro.
at Scranton, it's racist. It's a racist town. Like you get the cops called because you walk into class. Now who can
It's a
you know what I'm
grind
saying?
out there,
Yeah,
man.
that's the
It's a
grind.
grind out there, man.
Like who can really like get through that?
And any athletes that are watching this, don't be listen. Don't take the trendiest route.
Nah.
Go where you're wanted. Sometimes you can be recruited. That doesn't mean they want you. You have to really understand that. Go where you're wanted and go where you feel like you can make yourself better and go where you feel like you can get a better situation out of it, even if you're not always going to be there. You get what
Yep.
I'm saying? Any sport, and this doesn't just go for sports, but sports specifically.
Mm-hmm.
You get
Yeah.
me? 5+ minutes, and I'm not sure exactly where we're at. If you are still here, Life Unfiltered, episode 14, we deeply appreciate you. We got a very special guest. You see, he's dropping gems left and right. Troy Hicks, Buckethead when we was young boys. Let's be on.
Buckethead.
Thank you, bro. Shout out to you, bro.
Yes, sir.
This shit. It's like I feel like you just gotta go like what you're saying, Def. Like go where you're celebrated and just not tolerate it.
Yeah, bro.
You
Yeah.
really gotta, and that's just through like relationships, just anything. Go where you celebrate, not tolerate it.
Yeah.
Cause it's because I can also be said like I said for relationships, like being with like a girl, like you don't want to be a girl that just tolerates behavior. You got to be like really
Yeah.
celebrates you in a way,
Yeah,
like treats
bro.
you like. But I feel like that also comes from self love though. Like you gotta
Yeah.
understand,
Yeah.
like
Yeah. It starts here. It starts in the
yeah,
mirror. It starts
Mm.
with who you have faith in yourself and the Most High. It starts there.
yeah,
Yep.
And then you know what you're capable of in any aspect of life when it comes to the relationship, when it comes to the
exactly.
sport, when it comes to the business world, when it comes to just speaking
Yeah,
publicly or in the household. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
Yep.
yeah.
100% right.
Just
Come on.
important. I feel like a lot of people just I know this might be a little like this off topic, but people just don't like really take time to understand themselves. Like they will say it, but not at like a magnitude of like, yo, I really like understand like
Yeah,
do's and
bro.
don'ts, how I'm gonna react to this. But people will look at their flaws and be like, you know what? Let me get rid of that. They're like, okay, I understand it's a flaw. Let me understand it and not get rid of it. So
Mm-hmm.
Yo,
that so like
yeah, bro. Yo, he talking some shit on here, man. Listen, if y'all hear you get, we talking that shit. Like we're talking it. You
Yeah.
feel me?
yeah,
And it's like things in this life are easier said than done. Are we saying not to mess up ever in life again? No, that doesn't make sense.
yeah,
You get what I'm saying? We're saying take this shit week by week. Know yourself. A lot of people don't know themselves and they're trying to do so much other. Like, come on, man. What are we doing?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What are we doing?
People they just I don't know, they're just trying to avoid life because I feel like life it gives you the people you need to love you, leave you, hurt you, and just
All
all
that,
around to
Yep.
make you the
all
person you
that,
become. So it's
all
like,
that, and it'll make you want to crash out. It'll make you want to. It'll make you want to crash out. It'll make you want to act off impulse. But those are things that you have to fight, right?
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Right? Like, bro, I don't know if I said it last episode. I don't know if I said it on a different video myself. I don't know what I said. If you want to think in a sports analogy, sports world, it's a 1v1 at the line, basketball versus yourself, though. You get what I'm
yeah,
saying?
Yep.
Like, people are so focused on the next person, focused on what
yeah,
somebody else is doing, which is slowing them down.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
come on.
exactly like that.
It's like, so when it came to finishing up at LAC, or how did that ending experience go? Like, come on.
It went. I don't know. It was kind of rocky
Right.
because I was in a relationship.
Mm,
Um, the spring, so I was supposed to leave in the spring,
yeah.
but
2024.
Yeah,
Okay. So 2024 last year. Okay.
yeah, I was supposed to leave in that spring, but so I figured I was just distracted by, cause I was just distracted by the wrong things,
Mhm.
and I had the wrong people around me.
And it'll happen.
Yeah, I had to like from friends to relation. I just had the wrong people around me,
Yeah.
so it started to hinder myself. So now it's like, damn, like I end up not doing good in my classes. I did like to my ability, like just not doing good.
Yeah, you
Mhm.
you just got by type of thing. And
Yeah,
your
it
and
was
your
like
standards. And your
that.
standards. I know what you're saying. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it was like that. So the ending was kind of rocky because I started to notice that. Then I've also realized like once something or someone is in your life, it will consistently hurt you, like constantly hurt you no matter what. And
Bro,
like I feel
trust me,
like
I feel you,
God,
bro. Trust me. When you're breaking this down word for word, everything you're saying resonates with me, my guy. Like, trust me.
yeah, like it's like I feel like God would really have that person or thing in your life to break
Yeah.
you down, and it's up to you to get rid of it
Yeah.
Yeah.
off your
Yeah.
own strength.
Character
Yeah.
development. Yep. That's what
Yeah.
it is. Character
Exactly like
development.
that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I had to really undergo that, and I underwent that through this like this past fall. So all that was going on in the spring. Fast forward in the fall, I started, you know, hanging around a different group, and not even hanging around. Let me rephrase that. I just started just being by myself.
Seems
Okay.
like niggas living the same damn life.
Yeah, I just started.
Golly. Man,
Yeah, I
my
just
guy.
yeah, that's
I
my
feel you
guy,
though, bro.
my guy. Cause I feel like that part, it was it wasn't really lonely. Like at first it was lonely, but I realized, I just got myself. So then I
Yeah.
started like I feel like alone and lonely are two different things. At first I was lonely, but then I was just alone.
Yeah.
So then in the fall, I would just that first part was kind of uncomfortable because I'm used to being around people and everything, like, but I knew what just wasn't good for me. So
Yeah. It was needed. And like the
yeah,
uncomfortable situations are needed because it helps you look at it from a distance. When you stepped away from it, it's like,
yeah,
yo, I needed that. Like
yeah,
it's
exactly.
okay. Like it's one of them. Like yeah,
Oh yeah, or like if you have like been in a relationship, like get away from your ex, and like you talk to them again, you're like, damn, what you always like this? Like you for
yeah,
it was like you was always like this. Like, you was always
yeah.
like this.
And it's like a disgust.
Yeah, it's like damn, like, yeah,
One of them jokes.
yeah, one of them ones.
Yeah, bro, for
It's like
sure.
when you in love, you be blinded by certain things that they do. It's like you don't want to believe it because you in
It's
love,
like,
and then
was that really
afterwards you
love? It's like, was
realize,
that really love? Like, not
Yeah,
not to
yeah,
bash the person. It's just like, what was that?
yeah.
hmm
It's just like simple. Like what was that? Like just no explanation. Like what was
And
that?
like, when you're in the dark, standing alone, at first it don't feel good, but
Yeah,
then you
don't.
realize it made you sharper.
hmm
Because now you know, moving forward, I know not to do that again. When I see the signs, I already know they're there. I
yeah,
know I'm not doing that again. 10 plus minutes in, I think we're closing on that 15-minute mark, something like that. If you made it this far, we got a very special guest. We talking our shit. We're doing our thing. Life Unfiltered, episode 14. Man, this show, I'm feeling great. I hope y'all feeling good. I hope y'all are focused and balanced because this life is full of ups and downs. It's beautiful
Yeah,
at the same time, though. You can
hmm
change your situation within the snap of a finger. Things can go downhill in the snap of a finger. Keep your head on straight. Life Unfiltered.
yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
kings and queens, whoever showed up, thank you. Deeply appreciated.
yeah.
So after that lonely phase I lacked, like I was just alone. Then I started the right people just started forming around me. Like before, I would probably look for certain things, but when I was alone, the right people, like I felt that's probably why I got on this podcast because like you said, like we probably like living the same life because I had to go
Yeah,
through that, and now it
yeah.
made me like you know what I'm saying like it's like an energy type of
It
thing.
just comes together naturally. That's
Yeah.
why I said like a true tribe, a true vibe thing. Recently, we had a Brand from Del State, my
hmm
youngin. He came on, and he had the same experience with a true tribe of people that truly resonated with him and what he was going through. It all came
Yeah,
along. You don't have to force it. The shit
yeah,
happens
exactly.
naturally. And the other way around, the negativity happens naturally too, because negativity is
Yeah,
natural and it's going to happen. It's how you deal with it. It's how you are you going to act off impulse? Are you going to crash out and do something stupid? Because when you
hmm
crash out and do something stupid, you realize after it's over with, you realize you were wrong.
hmm
It's like
yeah,
you can't even blame someone else for getting you mad because it's how you react. It's
Yeah.
how what energy do you give towards the situation? It's
Yeah,
deep when it comes to
You
that.
can only control yourself. Yeah,
Only
control
control
yourself and your own
yourself.
emotions and everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
he is.
And it's like, even in like sports, sometimes sports show you a lot. It's
Mhm.
like the person that reacts usually gets caught anyway.
Yeah,
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's
yeah.
like one of
Cause
them.
cause people really like push, like really will try to push your button just to,
Just to get you to really crash out.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Like
And you
I
get
never
caught.
understood
Like,
that.
it's
Like I
bad.
never understood
Bad.
that.
And I don't want to bash the queens. Queens, I'm sorry, but women will do that to men. Like, get at you a little bit, like,
Yeah,
press your buttons.
yeah,
They try like, oh, what are you gonna like? All right, let me chill. Like,
It's like some people want to see how strong you are mentally and see if they can make you
yeah,
break. So if you
yeah.
crash out, they see you as
yeah,
weak. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And some people take it as entertainment too, seeing you
Yeah.
crash out and
Well,
act
really,
crazy.
they're the one that's messed up in the head because they know what they're doing.
Yeah, it's sick.
yeah,
They're like on some Joker. They're acting like Joker, like and Harley
Yeah.
Quinn, like that.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's sickening, bro. Like that's how they get. Yeah.
It's very bad. But we know Life Unfiltered. Y'all see, we talk about it all. Y'all see, we know what we're speaking on, but we don't believe to know any more than the next person. We speak of life experiences, and we want to
Mhm.
hear what you guys have to say in the comments as well if you want to. If you made it this far, you're super thorough. Any
Yep.
new viewers, you were super thorough. Yo, you were super thorough as well because you didn't even have to be here. YouTube is a different game. You know, you really have to sit and like resonate if you really want to. You have to want to like tap in. So we thank you. Closing in on, I think we 15 plus minutes in. It's deeply appreciated. Anybody, yeah. When becoming successful, it's not always about what you do; it's about what you don't do. We spoke on that a little bit. We spoke on it a good amount, but we just
Mhm.
got on and we just kept going, and I love it. Like I ain't gonna, I feel good. I
yeah.
feel good.
Good,
Yeah.
good
He's speaking.
conversation.
My dog is speaking.
Yeah.
Yeah, done been through some things, maybe a little wiser, just a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah. But like, so like finishing up at lag, I guess at lag, I guess taking us, take us like from the transition from lag to where you are now, bro.
Yeah.
It was so I was about to actually give up playing because I was like,
To be like,
I was going into coaching because I was actually a coach this last fall. I was the DB coach.
that's fire, bro.
Yeah, that was like it was a cool experience.
That's
But the
fire.
only reason I was the DB coach is because his name is I'm not gonna okay. So the DB coach that's there, he didn't think of the DB. He didn't believe in me.
For real?
Yeah, like when I first got the Lackawanna, I was like I was basically like a water boy. He only knew my name because he wanted me like a, you know what I'm saying. But I ended up just believing in me, balling out, first string,
Hell yeah.
getting that, you know what I'm saying. So
Good.
he still had doubts though. So he was one of those things where he would be like, he literally said, "You're talented, but not as talented as the other guys."
So he basically wanted you to like prove yourself every single day, type of thing. Like
Yeah, it was one of those
one of
like I
them.
couldn't mess up at all.
It
I
sounds
feel.
like he was
I see.
hating.
I see where
Yeah,
you come from.
Hating.
so it was,
And people think like it's only like that at certain D1s. It's like that at every school.
yeah,
Like people think you can only find that here. No, like people deal with that in every college experience, and it's like it's tough. It gets rough, and it could
yeah,
break you. It could not break you. It can make you stronger, and it could just be a roadblock. But
yeah.
that's life.
Even
That's
in
why
high
like
school.
it's crazy.
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like every athlete really has that experience,
I
and I'm
really,
just happy. I don't like. I really look around right now, but I don't know how I did it. I ain't gonna like. 'Cause I
yeah,
really like just almost. I think I did. No, I gave up like 3 times actually.
yeah.
Well, like like I did. I
Talk
gave up
about it,
three
bro. That's
times.
it, bro. That's like, bro. Like, but like with me, bro, like I made like plays that nobody has ever made before in high school and college, like, bro. And it's like
Yeah,
I end up not even finishing out at this Division II school I'm at, bro. Like I had concussions in high school. Like I was a three-sport athlete, but I took football the serious, like coming out of high school, and I had a concussion my freshman year of camp, so I missed mad time. Sophomore year came, I just started to fall in love with it, and I was on like my third concussion. I'm like,
Hmm.
what do I do? But I know I'm so much more than an athlete. I know I can advocate for something. I
yeah,
know if I step away from the game, I'm gonna be productive in anything I do in this life. So kings and queens, don't. If you fall in love with a sport, it doesn't mean you're nothing. But yeah, that's why I became a resident advisor. You know, I got the free housing on top of it. They give me a little bread here on there. I get a little bread on, so it's like it's cool. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I
yeah,
do now. And I'm on Life Unfiltered. I got my own separate channel. I had 118 subs in March of 2024. I'm at 1.5, 1.4K. So like It's calm. You feel me? And I just do it to move people forward. And it's like all natural growth. It's nothing super, super trendy. You know, it's like real life talk, like what we doing right now. So
Yeah,
real
yeah,
rap.
that's love. I'm
Real
saying
rap.
shout out, like shout out to y'all for like really what y'all pushing, because a lot of people is like they don't speak from experience. They just look at the next person and
Yeah.
yeah, and then just try to blur it out.
And,
Like
and they also are feeding into other people's lives
yeah,
so much
Yep.
in
yeah,
comments or in posts. And it's like, what are you doing?
yeah, exactly. What are you doing?
And
So I really like commend y'all for really like going through what y'all go through, then try to help the next person.
yeah,
Because I've
Mhm.
always had that mindset of like, okay, I'm gonna go through this now, so my son won't have to. Even though,
yeah,
like,
that's
Yeah.
fire.
so I always had that, So it'll feel like maybe it's
Fire.
not like that for like y'all. Of course, like your supporters, like y'all go through what y'all went through, so your supporters can have help
Yeah,
and
yeah.
just
Mhm.
like just guide them, because you never know like what everyone's going through.
That's what I say
Yeah.
every day, bro.
You
You
never know.
don't know.
Yep.
And that's kind of why the reason I done made my channel like from a place from the heart, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
there's
Yeah,
20 plus minutes into Life Unfiltered. Very special guest today. Like I said, 25 minutes, 20, 25 minutes, 30 if you get lucky. We appreciate y'all for showing up. We got Eliyahu in the cut. Got Troy Hicks in the cut. Uncle Dev in the cut. We doing our thing. We talking our talk, And I feel like when we said becoming successful isn't always what you do, it's about what you don't do. I feel like that should have just hit y'all on the head like a golf ball on the head. Like if it didn't, it didn't. But I feel like you guys know what that means. It doesn't. It's self-explanatory.
Mhm.
Hopefully,
yeah,
you guys picked up on that. And like how I said, we don't believe to know any more than the next. We want you guys to give insight and give feedback because it helps and it works for us all.
yeah.
Yeah, I want to say appreciate you coming on here, Troy, and everything. If you see you on social media, you posting your stuff. You stay quiet, humble all the time. So I want to get you on here. You feel me? Spread your
Yeah,
side,
I
how you
also
feel
wanted
about
to, yeah,
everything
yeah,
and all
facts.
that.
Yeah, I also wanted to salute, brother, how like humble you've been through like everything you
Hmm.
deal with, go through,
Yeah,
just to like you a stand up person, bro. So
Yeah.
appreciate that.
thank you, bro. Deeply
Hmm.
appreciate it, bro. Life unfiltered, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, but I wanted to make this podcast too. Like you said, experience and going through things. I went through a lot in high school, and I used to blame myself or like just feel some kind of way about it. And then I came to a realization after I moved away from where we used to live at and everything. I moved away from there, and I was like, bro, if I'm going through all this at a young age, it's to build me and make me stronger as I get older and I get more wiser and everything. So I kind of started thinking differently as I got older, and I'm 21 now, so I'm more mature and
Uh,
I look at everything I go through as a learning experience or a character development. I like to say all the time on my own channel. I say all the time, like everything you go through is a character development, right? And people try to hide things they go through or hide emotions in and keep it in. That's only gonna make you like worse. And I used to
Yeah,
do that a lot in high school, and I had so much built-in anger and like emotions, and it didn't make me feel good. I went to high school every single day, mad, upset, angry that I'm here, not talking to nobody. Like it made me just like antisocial. And
yeah,
now I just talk to people more and I help people out. Like some people call me on the phone, like ask me for advice, or they hit me in the comments. I tell people to DM me all the time. I want to help you out. You feel me? If they go through anything, so I know how it feels to go through something and have nobody there. So that's basically why I made this, and I made my own YouTube account. And I like to entertain and help people be smiling and happy, all that stuff. But yeah, that's basically why I made all this. And
that's love.
we do this. And
yeah.
Dev, he's smart and genuine and stuff that he does too. So I like to get him on here and get other people on here, talking about our experience, everything we go through.
That's actually
You feel me?
Yeah, it's like it's crazy. I feel like as a man, you get shunned so much if you show some emotion. So you
Mhm.
just like be like, you know what? Like, let me just not show no emotion and just like go
and that's
through it.
why, bro. You
And
just
that's
hit it
like
on the nail, bro.
crazy because it's like I had to really realize, and I realized this maybe like a couple weeks ago. Like I'm human, as like
Yeah,
simple as that sound. Like I'm gonna feel these emotions. I'm gonna feel anxious. I might feel nervous. I might feel. I'm human.
and,
Yep.
Like,
and
but it's
people think
about like not
like people think that's
moving them.
soft to even say. Like
Yeah, like
closed
it's
up,
like
bro.
yeah, it's like I'm human. Like I'm gonna feel that. I'm gonna go through that stuff. I'm
Yeah,
human. I can't help it. But it's like
that's a gem too. You dropped
that's
gems
like
this entire episode, bro. Like
yeah,
Yeah.
because I remember it's like
steady.
who's the stronger man between the two? The man that don't feel nothing and just push through, the man that feels everything and pushes through. So
Yeah.
it's like one of those type of things.
Hmm.
Like, you just got to be in tune with yourself. I would say like it's important to really learn yourself and like, okay, I'm gonna feel like this if this happens. So let me understand that, and so I can know how to push forward. Because as a man, it's like you can't like be crying on social media. You can't be like
Right, bro.
yeah, you can't like point the finger. Like you can't point the finger. Oh yeah, it's your fault. Is it? Nah, you can't.
Nah, that is none of that, bro. That's why,
Yeah,
bro, I got a vid dropping soon talking about black male mental health. All men deal with mental health issues, but black male mental health, melanated king mental health is a pandemic in America. I can't speak for other
yeah,
countries, but in America, it is a pandemic. For the way that kings even think, it is a pandemic. It's terrible out here, bro.
Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. It's your boy Eliyahu. We about to end the episode, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed it. You feel me? Life Unfiltered. We always say, you want to come up here, you feel me? Let us know. Comment down below. Hit us in the DM. You feel me? All that stuff. You feel me? Don't be afraid to come up here. Kings, queens. You feel me? Anybody can come up here and say their experience. It don't matter if you old or you young. You feel me? Let us know.
Talk with Dev, episode 14. We appreciate y'all for tuning in.
That Troy Hicks. Yeah.
My dog, we signing out.
Appreciate you coming on here. We out of here, y'all. Peace.